We have this girl on every night, so maybe I'll bring her on. .4 likes. Now let's bring on 1.5. We're at 1.5. Okay, about to bring on a guest. Monica.
Thank y'all for the 1.5 million.
Monica seems to be a realtor.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my
Hi.
goodness. For some reason, I thought it was me. How do I turn my camera on?
Oh, so you just press save. Like you have to press save or the 3 dots and then press save. But I sent you a request, but
Okay.
boom, there you are. Girl, I always see you on in the list, not gonna lie. So I was
Yeah,
like,
I know. I'm like, I can't believe I got picked. Okay. How are you guys doing?
doing so good. How are you?
I am good. I'm tired. I'm sitting in my little spot on the couch that I have service because I don't have good service at my house. So I just have a couple questions for you guys. And I've been watching for a while, but okay. All right. Are you guys ready?
Well, how long have you been watching before we get into that?
Gosh, I want to say like maybe a month and a half. So it was before the intros, which I really love. I hated them so much. Now I love them.
You grow to like them, right?
Yes, I have grown to like those intros. So I look forward to them. So
what's your question?
Okay, so my question is, so the lady from Canada kind of touched on how you guys spend a lot of time together while Shanice is at work, and you guys have clearly developed a stronger bond. And she said she wasn't jealous of that, which I understand. But you can definitely see the shift in the dynamic, how, you and Sean have, such good chemistry. So my question is for Sean. So if you mentioned before, probably maybe a couple weeks ago, you said if Shanice were, and that was very telling to me. So if Shanice were to leave, would you not be okay with Olivia by herself? Or if Shanice was never in the picture, would you not be okay with just having Olivia as your queen?
I think that Shanice was amazing for me. She was an amazing presence in my life. And I'm very thankful for her. And Olivia was an amazing addition to my life, and I'm very thankful for her. And I think that I was incredibly blessed to find not only one, but both of them. And I think that both of our connections are absolutely divine. Me adding Olivia was never about Shanice not being enough. Me practicing polygamy is not about Olivia not being enough. They are more than enough, and I think that any man would be lucky. Like if any man got the chance to date Shanice or got the chance to date Olivia, they would be like completely like blown away. And I pray that every man out there finds a relationship that brought me what Shanice brought to my life, because she brought what every high performing man wants, which is what? Who, baby?
Peace.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Peace.
Peace. All right. So that for me was so big because, before things were anything other than that, I'll just leave it at that. And Olivia, she brought another force of partnership, greatness, to my life. And I just been, both of these connections are divine. So I just want to really emphasize that. I know that was very long-winded, but I just want to emphasize that it's not about neither one of them being enough. I am so humble. I'm so blessed. I mean, when we first got together, there's times, where just knowing like the situation I'm in, it almost brings me to tears. It's just like, bro, like I'm so blessed. It's crazy with either one of them. So to answer your question succinctly, no, I would not just be with Olivia and that's it. I would always be, looking to add another queen and then another queen and another queen, because my mission is to get to 7.
Okay, so where does the number 7 come from? Because I heard that your mom had 7 babies' dads. Is that where 7 comes from for you, or where did that number? Why is that number significant for you?
It could, I don't want to really speak on that, but I will say this: mathematics in mathematics are the universal. I mean, are the language of the universe. And for me, it's really a debate between 7 and the number 12. And the reason why the number 12 is because if you look at the most structurally sound the most structurally sound object on the planet is the sphere, and it has 12 points on it. It's just completely indestructible. I mean, not the sphere, the cube. Thank you. It's the cube. It has 12 points on it. It's completely indestructible. And that's why I was considering 12. As far as the exact reason I was considering 7, I'm going to keep that one to myself, but just know that there's an incredibly divine purpose to it.
Okay, so did your mom have 7 babies, dads?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So my next question is for, I guess it's for all of you guys. So I hear that you are shouting out Olivia's business. It was the past 2 lives, I believe you're shouting out her business, but also around the same time, it seemed like it was an issue that Shanice wanted to do the Sephora thing. And I know that she goes to work every day in a 9 to 5. And I know that this live benefits you and Olivia in entrepreneurship. So I wanted to know how it benefits Shanice. And also if Shanice were to leave, leave this or leave her job, what kind of entrepreneurship route would you go, Shanice? But first, I want to know how this live is benefiting you, working your 9 to 5, and these two, because clearly it's benefiting the entrepreneurs.
So were you asking both of us a question or just me?
Well, I guess for you, but yeah, so I know, like I said, it's clearly benefiting Sean and Olivia, but how is going live benefiting you as you work a 9 to 5 every day?
In regards to my military career, it doesn't exactly benefit my military career. But if I, by any chance, wanted a community or wanted to grow a particular community for whatever avenue I chose, I'm sure that I would get some type of support, and it would be a lot easier to grow.
Okay, so
I want to answer that too. I guess I have a very different philosophy. I feel like when you're in a relationship, there is no you and I or you and me. There's only we. So for me, I don't go this hard for like myself. I mean, I go so hard in entrepreneurship for us and for like our family. So I don't know. It's just like, just because it may not, you guys feel like it may not benefit just me, I look at like we.
Right. I understand that. Yeah, and that's how it should be when you're in a relationship, but at the same time, you guys are not married. And have heard the saying, if you leave a relationship with nothing, you really didn't have a relationship, you weren't in one. And I know that Olivia, she is currently making multiple 6 figures, and you are also doing well in your business. But Shanice, if you were to leave, you'd have more followers, but what type of monetary gain would you have? And I also want to know, Sean, why were you upset that she wanted to do the Sephora thing? Don't you think that would benefit her? And, you guys.
I wasn't upset with her for doing that. I'm always going to tell her that. So to me, it just was a surprise. I had no idea. Maybe she told me that. At times I do a really bad job at listening, and I got to, do a better job at that. So she probably ran that by me, but I just didn't duplicate it. So for me, it was a surprise. And they were asking about would she like leave and like go do this and do all that. And that's where I was just like, what? Like, if she wants to go leave and play with makeup all day, then like, sure, like she can do that. I don't know really who that's helping. So that's why I kind of had that disposition, because they were like, oh, Sephora Squad, they're gone, they're never home. How is this going to affect the relationship? And I was just like, I don't know. To me, it was just all like kind of like a surprise. And I think even you were kind of surprised by some of the stuff that they were saying, like when it comes to like you being on the road and like going. I don't even know if that's true. People just be saying stuff. But based off what they was asking me, I was just like that. But I'm never gonna like be upset at somebody for like chasing like their dreams. I mean, think about it. Why would I continuously support Olivia but not want to support like Shanice? It doesn't really like make sense.
Right. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me either. And Shanice, I obviously see your makeup is gorgeous. So I think it would be a good fit if the opportunity presented itself. I think you should look into it. I think it'd be nice. You already travel for, the military. So It wouldn't be much. And is it true that you do work 9 to 5 and then you come home and cook for everyone every night?
If during the week, if I'm working during the week, then we're mostly eating meal prep. I cook when I have time to cook, which is usually not during the week.
Okay. Okay. So, Olivia, how do you contribute to the household? Other than making sure Sean is happy and doing your monetary stuff with your business, what do you do as far as for all three, everyone?
Put in deals. Contributing to deals as much as I can.
Okay. Okay. So just business wise.
Oh my god. Yes, I mean I also like take care of future deals. Let me preface that.
Deals.
Deals.
No,
future deals.
man. We ride together. We unalive together. No, I'm just kidding. But we ride together. And
Okay.
she does help. She makes me food as well. You know, she helps me with so many ways. You know, if I need a back rub.
Yeah, I know she makes you happy. That's why I said other than keeping the king happy. Okay, so my next question is, so I know that Shanice went into deployment shortly after you guys got together. So how much time did you guys actually spend together before deployment? Because like I said, you and Olivia spend time every single day. So how much time did you and Shanice have with just the two of you guys before she left to build your bond?
Every day for 8 months.
Every day for 8 months. Okay, good. Okay. And so my next question is for Shanice. I know you're 29 and you're at, and I know Sean knows this, you're probably at your prime childbearing age. So realistically speaking, how long are you going to be in this relationship and prolong, your dreams of motherhood? Because I know you said you wanted kids. And how long, when do you want to have a say so in when you're going to have kids? Because, like I said, you're 29 already.
Yeah, my age doesn't, or me being 29 doesn't really make me say, oh my gosh, I need to have something right now. But,
Yeah, no, I mean, of course, but at least get serious about it. Like, start thinking about it.
yes, I understand. Yes, and I dream of motherhood. That is correct. But